Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. Alright, so for this install, I'll be installing a blonde wig, but my client had requested that she need the roots to be colored in dark brown. Alright, so that's a clip of me showing the hair after customization. Now I went off camera and did the ball cap, so now I'm applying the first layer of glue, and I'll be applying 3 layers. I only recorded 1 layer, but I always ensure that each layer is completely dry before I reapply. The first thing I normally do is place the wig on the client's head and cut around the ears so I know exactly where to put the glue. After all 3 layers of glue are completely dried and crystal clear, I then place the wig on my client's head, and I always use their hairs for a measurement to ensure that the wig is placed in the center. So whenever I'm installing a wig, I always place the middle of the hair down first, and I just secure that center part, and then I'll move on to the sides. I am now pulling the lace to ensure that it is placed directly into the glue, because I don't need any glue leaving out at the front, and then I'll ask my client to secure it with her fingers while I go on to the other side. I always ensure that all the hairs are in place because I don't need any hair to get trapped into the glue. Alright, so after I'm finished placing the lace directly into the glue, I'm now going to ask my client to secure this side as well. And I'm now going to use my comb to press right across the hairline and brush backwards. Not too hard to irritate my clients, but I'm always ensure to secure the lace with the comb before I use the blow dryer. Alright, so I always ensure to hot comb the hairline before I start my installation so that I can get all the hair laid flat and in place. As you guys can see that all the hairs are laid directly where they're supposed to be, so that I won't have any problem while I'm doing the installation. Okay, so after I finish molding the lace into the glue, I'm now going to go with my blow dryer on medium heat, and I'm just going to blow dry right across the hairline and press while I go. Now I'll be using my Ruby Kiss Cream Foundation to put right across the client hairline before I cut off the excess lace. I'll then take my razor and I'll then cut the excess lace off the hair exactly where the glue ends, or I should say exactly where the glue begins. Alright, so after cutting off all the excess lace, I'm now going to go in with my Ebin melting spray, and I'll be spraying it right across the hairline, and then I'll tie it down with my melt band and place my client under the dryer for 20 minutes. I use small amounts and use my fingers to spread right across, because I realized that this spray, it is much harder to dry than the got-to-be spray. After melting for 20 minutes, ensuring that the hairline is completely dried, I then remove the melt band from around my client's hairline, but then I realized that the shade foundation that I used, it didn't really match her complexion very well, so I had to go in with a darker shade to get that complete blend. I am now using a smaller brush to apply the second coat of foundation around her hairline, because since we already went through the melting process and I needed to blend completely. Okay, so my client had requested a center ponytail, so I went off camera and I did part of the section that I'll be putting in the ponytail. So now I'm using my wax stick to separate the hair, and I'm now using my rat tail comb to part out the baby hairs before I start the pressing process. Okay, so now I'm using my hot comb to get all the hair flat and in place before I start the styling process. After hot combing the hairline and separating the baby hairs, I'm now using my wax stick and hot comb to separate the ponytail from the rest of the hair. Now I'm moving on to my ponytail, so I'll be taking my rat tail comb and I'll be combing all the hair in the direction that I'll be making the ponytail. Before hot combing, I always ensure to use my rat tail comb to comb right across the hairline, so that when I hot comb it is very sleek and laid properly. Once again, I'll be using my wax stick before I use my hot comb to ensure that all the hair is properly laid and in place. Normally, I would do this process on the mannequin head, but my client was very undecisive as what she wants to do, so we had to went ahead first and then she decided on what style she was doing. So after finish hot combing the hair in place, I'm now going to take my rat tail comb to run through one more time, and then I'm going to use my Got to Breathe spray to spray right around the ponytail. Look how sleek and straight that ponytail is. Alright, so after I spray, I'm now going to use the rat tail comb once more to go throughout and ensure that all the hair is properly laid and straight. And then I'll use my rubber band to make the ponytail. Now it's time for the baby hair, so I'll be taking the scissors and I'll be cutting off all the excess hair that I don't need. Then I'll be using my pencil curler to curl the hair before I apply the got2b gel. Alright, so I'll be using my got2b glue to form the baby ears. Guys, I literally use my rat tail comb to do everything. I am not good at using the edge brush at all, so I just stick to what works best for me. Okay guys, so for just 1 second, just take a look at that lace, how melted it is. That lace was melted directly into my client's skin. Alright, so after I finished making the baby hairs on each side of the head, I went ahead with my blow dryer on medium heat so that I can dry those baby hairs before I move on to anything else. After I finish making the baby ears, now I'm just hot combing the hairline, and look how sleek and nice that is. Look how blended that is. Look how melted that lace is. Alright guys, you want to ensure that you use your hot comb properly. You want to ensure that you press throughout the hairline so that it is very flat before you move on to the styling process. To be honest, I don't know what running my finger over the hair does to it, but honestly, I think it's just a habit. Whenever I use the hot comb, I have to run my finger over the hair. This install was very easy and time consuming at the same time because I had to take my time, but at the end I love the result because I love working with single knots wig. Alright, so after hot combing, I'm now gonna comb in with my Biosilk. I love using Biosilk. And after I place the Biosilk across the hairline, I then run through with the hot comb one more time. Alright, so my client had requested to have the wig trim and even at the back, so I'm here using my scissors to get that even blunt cut. Alright, so now I'll be using the same tone foundation that I use on the lace to highlight the parts, and I'll be going through right across to ensure that all the parts have the same color foundation as the hairline. Alright, so at this point I'll be using my small handy brush with my foundation to work left and right through the parts so that it can be more blended and more natural. Alright guys, so in order for me to get the hair looking more realistic and more natural, I always go through with the foundation to cover up all the parts. Alright, so take a minute to admire how blended that is. And as you can see, when I spin the client around, you can see the difference with this side. Alright, so always ensure that blending is very important. The aim of installing a wig is to have it looking very realistic like this, the client's hair. Alright, so guys, for the past months I can see that I've been very absent. I've been all over the place, but at the same time I was still working, I was still practicing, and now I think that I am ready. Alright, so I'm going to do a video explaining what have been happening. At one point I was using the other channel, but I decided to stick to my hair channel. I decided to grow this channel, so I'll be posting videos. I'm gonna try to post at least 2 videos per week, because as you know, not all clients wish to be on camera. Alright, so that's it guys. The reason why I was absent, I said I will explain in another video and let you guys know what was happening. Okay, so we've come to the end of the video, and guys, I did forget to mention it was my first time attempting the ombre root, and I'm really proud of myself. Look at that lace, how it is melted. I cannot stop emphasizing on that. Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.